Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt gaming news video. Yet again, I have some spicy news for you guys today. Today we're going to talk a bit about the PlayStation 5 Pro because I have some brand new information towards that console that is now being developed by Sony. I actually did cover the PlayStation 5 Pro previously in some previous videos, and that information was from Tom Henderson because he is in the know about the PlayStation lineup. There will be a PlayStation 5 Slim and that will probably be releasing this year, and the PlayStation 5 Pro is now aimed for a November release in 2024. Now this information is all coming from a website that I actually don't really know about, Key to Gaming, but Tom Henderson did retweet this information and he even made an article for it for Insider Gaming, and he is pretty reliable. So I do think this information is similar to something that he knows. So let's take a look at this information. Keep in mind, this is all rumor and these specs for the PlayStation 5 Pro could change in the future, so keep that in mind. Always take rumors with a grain of salt. By the way, I haven't been uploading as much and I don't have a face cam for this video because I am on a holiday now and I don't really have my normal equipment. I'm sorry for that. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you have something to say about the PlayStation 5 Pro and I might feature you in the next video. The PlayStation 5 Pro is aiming for a November 2024 release date. According to a new report from Key to Gaming, the PlayStation 5 Pro, codenamed Project Trinity, is already having demo events held to showcase the improvements. It's also stated that the majority of the studios will receive development kits by late November 2023. As far as specs are concerned, according to the report, have been tough to obtain. However, the two things that we do know are that the PlayStation 5 Pro will feature 18,000 MT memories. I'm pretty bad with when it comes to PC specs, so I actually don't know what this means, but maybe you do. And 30 WGP workgroup processor. Performance targets for the PlayStation 5 include improved FPS as well as better FPS stability performance at 4K resolution and a 8K performance mode, and with accelerated ray tracing. Very interesting tidbits in this article here. First of all, we are seeing a performance mode for 8K gaming. I'm kind of skeptical because a PlayStation 5 now already isn't going to get 4K at 60 FPS, but hey, we shall see. More stability for 4K gaming and accelerated ray tracing. Of course, we know that ray tracing is just a very heavy, demanding, powerful tool. And even in the PC realm, ray tracing is still very heavy with a lot of games. I think of Cyberpunk one coming to mind. That game is horrendously more demanding with ray tracing enabled, and a lot of these games have a more demand with ray tracing. So to improve ray tracing would be a smart idea, in my opinion, for the next PlayStation 5 Pro, shall I say. But we also need more FPS because there have been some current gen games like Final Fantasy 16. I love that game, but even that game is already dropping in resolution just to get the frame rate up to something of a stable 60 FPS, and it's doing that by lowering the resolution in highly demanding scenes. It's very demanding to have everything of these modern big games to run at a stable 4K 60 FPS, or they need to be developed in mind like a Doom Eternal, something like that, with a very smooth FPS like shooters or Call of Duty. But then you sacrifice, of course, visual fidelity for that. So when I look at this information, I do think this PlayStation 5 Pro is more going to be an option, and I do think the PlayStation 5 as it is going to be enough, especially for this gen. And I see this kind of just as a more powerful extra option, and I don't think they're going to abandon PlayStation 5 anytime soon, as in they're going to lack the optimization for it. I do think the PlayStation 5 will still be the priority for optimization, and then the PlayStation 5 Pro will just be secondary, shall I say. But yeah, this information is interesting. Let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think of a PlayStation 5 Pro that can hit 8K in performance mode. I find that very interesting if that's true, but we can't already hit 4K 60 FPS stably, so we shall see if there is any way that it can hit 8K at all. A lot of PC games have struggled with that even. But to be fair, consoles have been coming a long way now, and they are basically almost up to par with PCs these days, because the PC innovation has been very slow. Also, the PlayStation 5, the normal version, is going to drop in price as well. I just saw that. It's going to drop in price in America to €450 or $450, shall I say, in America, and to €475 in Germany at least. I do think this is going to be a trend that continues throughout whole Europe as well. And there will be more countries and regions to follow soon with price drops, probably, especially if they are going to release the PlayStation 5 Pro in a year. They probably need to drop the price, because that will probably sell at the new €500, $500 probably, and then the PlayStation 5 normal edition will probably sell for $350 around that time, but that's probably next year. Hopefully it will reach $400 at least. I quickly want to take a look at the comment of the day. My last video was about Final Fantasy VII Remake, I think, or Final Fantasy 16. Anyway, it was a Final Fantasy video. Drumjot comments on my Final Fantasy video. Nice video, I subscribed. Final Fantasy VII Remake is epitome of combat for me. I thought I was permanently tired of turn-based RPGs until I started screaming, and now they hit the spot. After finishing 16, I'd really like to see more tactical options in the future of my favorite series, so I think I'll be pretty happy with a modernized classic ATB system. If the Final Fantasy IX Remake turns out to be true, I'd just like battles to move along a little faster. The last rumor regarding Final Fantasy IX's Remake's graphic style is that it will be impressive like CC's Reunion, but not quite as for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This to me sounds great. If the full 9 remake is something comparable to the Trials of Mana but geared towards more modern consoles, we should be in for a treat, especially if there is any chance that Hironobu Sakaguchi teams is working on it. That's a pretty good comment. I guess that video was about Final Fantasy IX Remake. Yeah, now I see the title. I almost get dementia sometimes that I make videos. I made so many videos now and I can't always remember. But it's a good comment. Yeah, I also really appreciate Final Fantasy VII's approach, remake, shall I say, because it's more tactical than 16. I've mentioned this also in my review on A-Size. I will leave that in the comment section, by the way, because that video has also been doing very well. If you are interested towards my opinion on Final Fantasy 16, I made a review for that on the Ace channel, so don't forget to check that out. If you want to have your comments featured on the channel, leave a comment down below and I might feature you in the next video. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, like this video, that would be awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more gaming news and leaks. I cover most of the biggest games. Anything towards PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. Normally I do have also a face cam, but this time I don't have one. And maybe for some future videos as well, because I'm still on a holiday. Depends on when I make a video. If it's still going to be this week, I might not have a face cam. And of course, visit my social media in the description down below, and I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt Gaming News video. Bye bye.